Hey there, everybody. I hope that you are having a sweet Wednesday wherever you are. Wednesday is upon us. I have a couple new fairy portals to go into the shop today. I really appreciate you guys. Again, your support is just amazing. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you. You guys, these are, so you get the portal as well as an altar with these, and it's $37 and $10 to mail. Yesterday, as we kind of went through these, we talked about the attributes of cedar. And these are two cedar rounds. This is one, and this is one here. So you get, this is what it looks like on the back. These are 10-year-old pieces of cedar, and they're finished off with what I visualize as potion jars, potion pots, a little collection of seeing stones. You know how we perceive that stones really give us a certain kind of energy or a certain grounding effect. They have kind of a double feature right here because these are, again, I think these are about 5 years old. These beautiful grapevine twists right here. There's another bead here as well as just little bead fragments on the like threshold of this fairy door. The door features an I Ching coin. If you are not familiar with the I Ching, it is a Chinese method of divination, and it's kind of it's very, very interesting if you've never read about it before. It's kind of the Chinese tarot card sort of thing. And I just think it's very interesting to read about divination. In the Bible, stones were placed in an ephod. Now, the ephod was a vest that the priests wore, and when God was sending a message, a stone would actually glow in the vest. Now, if you've never read about this before, it is fascinating biblical history, and I truly believe that everything was created as a conduit for that spirit world. I think that stones and rocks and plants and wood and air and earth and water are all conduits for this universal force. Is just the only way that I know to describe it. So anyway, I Ching is kind of plays along with that divination sort of thing. These also feature an altar. Now, this altar has the fairy spell book on it. It has her wand right here. It has a potion jar here. You guys, these are ancient acorns. I probably picked up these 4 years ago. And so you've got an acorn that I have turned on her top, and I've kind of flipped the acorn. So I'm using this as the top of the acorn. I have some, again, old, gosh, what are these called? This isn't cedar. This is something that starts with an L. I can't remember. I'll list it in the description box below. But we've got just a sweet, sweet little, to me, this might be a seeing bowl. The prophets of old would, especially John Dee, would scry in using bowls of water. If you're not familiar, again, with John Dee, just kind of look that up, and his work with Queen Elizabeth I is very, very, very intriguing. So I have this little, now these two things go together, so they'll be shipped together. I also have this little door right here. These doors are not little, especially, I think, let's measure this one. Let's see. I think that this is from the top of this, which if you're going to set it on a shelf, you need to know that it's 4.5. And then the width is about 3.25 maybe. The altars are made on 2.5-inch rounds. All right, let's take a look here. This is like an ode to autumn. You've got a beautiful fairy door. Again, with the grapevine wreath right here. Potion jar, potion jar, potion jar. That's a little wiggly. Don't worry. I'll glue it down again. Glue. Let's talk about glue for a minute. I do not use E6000. It is toxic. It is hazardous to the environment. Not good for me, not good for you. So, I use plain old-fashioned Eileen's tacky glue. I think that's the best method for gluing things to wood that I've found. There's a kitty cat sitting right in front of the door. You're familiar, a black kitty. The spell book is here, again with the magic wand. And over here you have a bowl of magical stones as well as some crystals kind of sticking up out of the bowl. This door is taller. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous cedar right there? Man, oh man, I wish that I had more 10-year-old cedar, but I do not. And I'm, of course, not going to get that right now. This is about 4.5, again, kind of judging from the top of the tree right here. So let's look at this accompanying altar. Y'all chime in, because I might just make like a bunch of altars, because they're super fun to do, and they're not quite as complex as the fairy door is. So I might do some like just the altar parts of this. So you've got the acorn here. Isn't that just a very interesting acorn? Some gem chips, potion bottle, more gem chips, and another potion bottle here. You can see that they're intriguing from all sides. When I'm creating these, I like to pick them up and kind of turn them around and make sure that they are looking good from all sides. So, if you're looking at this like this, it's looking good. If you're looking at it straight on, it's looking good. If you're looking at it this way, it's looking good. I think it's really important to have a nice visual all the way around these fairy doors. Okay, guys, these are going in the shop a little later on today. I've got a lot going on, and if you are members of my Patreon, you'll know what is happening here. So I'm going to try to get these in the shop a little later on today, but might be tomorrow before I can do that. All right, my friends, have a great day. Have a wonderful Woden's Day. I think it's full moon, like full moon. I saw it rising last night. It was absolutely beautiful. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. See you soon. Bye.